Hi Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 218. If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by to check me out and see what this is all about. If you're a returning friend, thank you so much for coming back to see me this week. We have so much goodness and I have been so thankful this week as we are kicking off the final week of November and rolling into the holidays. So yeah, my house looks like a mash of both right now because fall's not over, so fall decorations are still out, but Christmas decorations are starting to roll out because I love decorating for Christmas. I love the festive feel and the warming coziness. So anyway, but we're going to get into the stitching stuff around here. So I have this week, instead of featured friends, I promise I'm getting back to that, but I have two Flosstubers that are new to me that I want to give a shout out to. The first one is Stitchy Kate. She is new to the Flosstube world, so go give her a check out. I popped her picture in here and I'm putting her name in my description, I'm tagging her in my description box below, which you can find out all kinds of goodness there also if you want to look up Happy Mail Forum or whatnot. I got kind of off because I wanted to do this about these Flosstubers. And the other one is Andrew Smoker. And he was a blessing to watch. He brought me back some nostalgia stitching in the sense of like waste away canvas, and he found a new alternative. So it's so cute to see him stitching on clothing. So, and it's inspiring me like with the grands. It may be something I have to check out. So there is that. So please go give them a check out and see what's going on. I had a wonderful shout out this week from Julie, stitching Kansas Girl in a Colorado World. Thank you so much, Julie. I know you watch sometimes. I hope you catch this, but I already sent her a message. Thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it so much. She has been my inspiration for so many stitching things. My And a Force Grew that will be coming to a grand finish next month. And I think I need to figure out a snow day stitch. I feel like that needs to be part of my new thing. So go check her out. I know you probably already watch her, but she mentioned something that I do on my channel that she's kind of doing along with Sarah, I Swear I'm Stitching. So anyway, lots of goodness in the Flosstube world as we're rolling into the Christmas season. I'm sure you're going to see Flossmas galore also. Please don't forget to stop and see me during the Christmas season. I don't think I'm doing Flossmas, but I will definitely be mixing up my videos, weekly videos just a bit. I just do not have it in me to do weekly videos. But all right, you're here to see stitching and I have stitching to show you. I have not fully finished, but on the board finished. I have finished stitching. I have my stitching for the week. I have my plans for this next week, and I have some good family updates to share with you. So let's get in. So what I mean by stitching kind of finished is I took some pieces to my LynnX as stitching frame in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I had them pin them on foam board. Yes, I kind of know how to do this, but I was just like, I just wanted to get some moving along. So anyway, I took these up there and they pinned them. I will be looking for frames that fit these dimensions, or I don't know, I may dabble into making them. So this is a very old one. This is a Sue Hillis Designs. I may not remember all of the things. So this is a Sue Hillis Designs. And this was one of my first forays into like a funky kind of fabric. And yeah, I like it. It was made for my daughter as a teenager, and she's not a teenager anymore. This is a stitch along that I did with Caterpillar Cross Stitch. Positivity Rules is what it was called, and all kinds of positive thoughts. I want this hung up and put in the grands. I call it the grandkids room here, so I want that put up in there. This next one makes me, I stitched this probably a year ago is when I fully finished it, and my daughter always says that it reminds her of her dad and me. A wicked witch lives here with a grumpy old toad. This one, I believe, is a Waxy Moon Designs. The next one is, I got this off a line. I should know this name. Life of a Stitcher, I think. Anyway, sorry. The simpler my life, the happier I become. I enjoyed this stitch so much. Of course, I do not remember at all what the count or what the fabrics and stuff are. This next one is Under the Sea by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. That was a fun stitch along that I did. I changed it up and didn't put the words there. This one was given to us free during the pandemic by Stacie Girl. I modified it. I took the houses out. I've pulled motifs that I liked. Basically, I just squared it up. I love how that turned out. I loved learning how to dye that fabric that she gave instructions. And the last but not least is the Cloud Factories. Fairy Tale Grimm. Once upon a time, I think. I don't know. It's the Grimm fairy tales all in here, and this was so fun to stitch also. So those are my on a board stitched up pieces, and I will be working on finding frames for them, but that is a huge step for me. So what I have next is my finishes for the week. So one we knew I was coming into a finish on, so it is the sampler Scattered Seed Sampler Stitch Shelter from the Storm. Geez, oh gee, I'm reading right from it and I can't read. So this is what it was supposed to look like, and this is what we got to. And I am so happy with this. I got crazy light coming through on us. Sorry, guys. This is what it ended up being. I'm so happy with it. I just didn't put the words up at the top. I'm going to make this a fun little pillow. I know I wasted a lot of fabric since I changed my mind, but oh well. I'm so happy with it. That light is messing with me and I can't get up to show you closer, so I hope you can see it. At first, when I just had these colors and I don't know, the colors in the flowers so made it pop. I love this so much. It was so muted. I was like, okay, Janet, but it made it pop. I love how it turned out. 3 little rabbits sheltering during a storm. So cute. This next one is a finish for now. My friend Chrissy and I have not been able to get together because of my sickness, and then she's had losses in her family, and I'm still thinking about you, Chrissy. 2 losses in your family what is it, 3 weeks? That's hard. But I didn't want to get behind on the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery's Castle Homecoming stitch along. So this is where it's at. This last part dropped, and it was like this big tree and this little fellow and this little fella, which is a troll under the bridge, and these cattails. That's the word, cattails. So it was fun to stitch. This little squirrel up in the tree, an owl in the tree. Yeah, so that was good to stitch, and I feel like there's probably maybe 3 more sections across the top, maybe 4. I don't know. I'm plugging along on it. As it comes out, we keep it going on it, and that's my stitch along that I have going for right now. My next one that I was so hoping to have so much closer for you, my next 2 I was hoping to have so much closer for you, and it didn't happen. So fingers crossed, I'm still plugging along. So what I'm talking to you about first is my Autumn Queen by Mirabilia, stitched on Sparrow by a 28 count Sparrow by Color and Cotton. What I can tell you is the Krynic is all done. So I am down to back stitching and beading on this lady. And this is where she's at. Oh, it's so good. I'm telling you, it is going to be so glorious. She is definitely popping with the Krynic doing, bringing extra colors in. Oh, she looks so good. It's so different to see her on here with y'all than when I'm right up in her face stitching her. But so back stitching and beading, fingers crossed that I can bring her to you next week as a finish. That would be spectacular. My next piece, again, I was hoping to have this one finished for you, and I really feel like I didn't touch this one that much. So Tiger Lily by Nora Corbett that I have on loan, that I'm so blessed to have. So this is the pattern, and this is where she at. And she's not really farther along than where she was last time. So this is where she's at. This is on a Be Stitch Me fabric called Cold Foam. So if I bring her in close in this awful light, basically I did this back stitching, which was kind of tough, and the Krynic down here. So I did the Krynic down here and this back stitching. I have Krynic up here and beads to go. The problem is when I dug her out, evidently the beads that I got were the ones I already had, not the ones that I needed. So I'm waiting for an order to come in to get the beads. That is not what it should have held me up. I should have had at least all the back stitching done, but her body's back stitched and the back stitching down here and some Krynic. So some Krynic that's coming off of her head and to outline her wings and beads. So again, fingers crossed that that happens this week. Those would be my two big accomplishments this week if I could. My next piece that I am so excited to share with you, I am going to, these three pieces, my Autumn Queen, Tiger Lily, and this next piece are going to be my hyper focus for this week because, well, I'm on vacation this week. That's why I keep leading into this. I'll tell you more about it when we get down to that section of personal stuff. But anyway, Love Letters from Jeanette Douglas needs to be, I need to have this big section finished before December, before the end of December. So I uploaded this into Markup XP and it's like 7,000 stitches. I think, I could be wrong because I think it grabs stuff around it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I need this done. I need this done before I roll into 2024 because this is my chart that I'm going to break down to do a little bit every month so that I have it fully finished. Well, I have the stitching completely finished in 2024. And it's a big old piece because I haven't cut it up yet. This is where I'm at. Love Letters from Mom. So basically I have some swooshy stuff here, a stamp here, and the border. I am going to focus on this so hardcore for this week. Wait till you see. Sometimes when I'm home, when I am not on my normal schedule of going to work, I do not get the stitching done that I do when I'm in my normal routine of going to work. It's crazy. And I'm going to have to learn how to adjust that because retirement is right around the corner for me. A couple more things that I have stitched on this week though is my mirror for this last week was This Christmas Eve by Mirabilia. And what a pleasant time to be sending me into the month of fall, or the month of December. And I did get, she was kind of fiddly. I got 500 stitches in her, but she was kind of fiddly stitching. And this is where she's at. She's so lovely. She's so lovely. So the bright green there that pops in there, I got those done. Some of these yellows that have extra brown in them, some of the darker brown that you see. So I was jumping around because I'm to this part where this color of a bow comes like this. So what I think I'm going to do is load up multiple colors so that I can just get through it. I think that's what's holding me up, is I don't want to jump around. I don't know. Anyway, she's fun to stitch and I love stitching her. So not going to say she's done for the year. I know the year is almost over, but I'm not going to say that she's done for the year because we'll see what December plans. We'll see what my December plans are. I have some plans. And yeah, I've been working on my 2024 plans in my head. So I'm going to pop a picture up here of my grandson's birth announcement. And that is what it's going to look like. I would love to have it to the point where I just need to put his info in when he's born. But what I'm happy with is the truck. I got all that stitching done to fill in the truck this time. So if you looked at the chart, it's not a lot more, but I just need to take the time and get down to it. So again, we'll see where I get on this one this week. I don't know. It's not, that's low on the list, low on the poll of like what I want to get done. My whole pile just fell. And Opie's barking like a stinking little guy. All right, a couple more stitchings that I did for this week are my Milho Monday. So my Milho Monday, my husband's cleaning the garage and that's making Opie bark. Sorry. All right, so this is what I'm working on. It's a gift tag from Milho and this is what it's looking like. You and me, I got a bunch, I got all of the cream ecru color done and I'm working on the white fill-in of it. That is my Milho Monday. Wicked Wednesday is kind of giving me some pause. So Wicked Wednesday flying lessons from Silver Creek Sampling. I did get some stitching done on it. I am coming to a close on this hopefully. So this is where I'm at on it. I have to finish the broom and the date here. And I am pausing on the date for right now. I want to do, I'm not really sure. I listened to somebody mention about I'm going to misspeak because I didn't look it up before I started recording, but 1692, I believe, is the Salem Witch Trials or some of them. And I may want to change this. I'm not really sure. I kind of want to look up, just so you know, I started decorating around for Halloween with witches back, I don't know what year. It was 20 something, because I lived in the old house, and I put this whole thing on my front porch of some brooms, and I have made like cauldrons that look like they're bubbling over with the stew. So I feel like I may want to put that date on there. We'll see. I haven't fully decided. I may stick with the 1692 and just educate myself more on it, so that it doesn't feel like I'm just slapping a number on there, because everybody associates that with Halloween. And my last one is Festive Friday, and it is Harvest Chock Full. I'm just doing the little one down here, and this is what I'm at. So I am to one color on this, so we'll see. One color. I still will do these on this week on my vacation, even though it gets crazy on my vacation. Ooh. All right. As far as haul goes, I got one thing in the mail. Yes, get this goodness if you don't have it. So punch needle and primitive stitcher, such goodness. I love this piece right there. So fun, so fun. So I could just get it. I'm sure other people have done flip through. So this was my haul. It was fun to look through. And yes, I need to actually start picking some of those that I want to stitch, but that's a later problem, not a current problem. So that is what I have going on as far as plans this week. The Jingle Ball is next weekend. Again, if you're over it at the Jingle Ball, pop in, and like if you're going into a room or something, I don't know, try to send me a message on Insta so that we can like join up and say hey to each other. I am also just as nervous about going into those rooms, because I don't know, it can sometimes be a lot. I don't want to scare anyone. I look so forward to the entertainment that they provide, the class that I am signed up for, one class. So I am super excited about all of that. So I can't wait to be part of that, a virtual retreat. Basically, that's what it is, a virtual retreat. So that's exciting. Again, I'm hoping to have some good stitching time. I also have sewing that I need to get done. I have baby blankets for my work friend and baby blankets for my grandson, and one of my daughter's friends that I've known since she was a little had a baby, and I need to get a baby blanket for her done. And these are just I call them baby blankets. They're like 1 yard. If you've been here for a while, you saw me do it for Ozzy. But anyway, I want to bust some of those out this week to get those off my sewing table. And like I said, it's vacation week, so you'd think I'd get to sit around and stitch, but Ozzy's birthday is right around the corner, and we have stuff to do. I cannot wait to share her birthday stuff with you guys, but you'll get to see I'll pop pictures when we get to that point, but it's the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. So it's so cute, but we got to go get all the stuff to make that happen. Of course, we're DIYers, so we'll be painting up and doing up a storm. So we got to go do that. We're making our own cupcakes even. I mean, like, we just go all in. I'm looking to see what else I have. Okay. Personal stuff. That was plans. Personal stuff. I know it's kind of mushing together because I'm so excited to share with you. Thanksgiving week. I have to tell you, this is the first one since the loss of my parents, and I know it comes in waves, but I had a wonderful time. It was like my kids were all there. So we got together at my niece's house, who has hosted Christmas or Thanksgiving for the last couple of years. I think this was her second one. It was a blessing to be able to go there and I don't know, just be with my kids and see them interact with their cousins and all the things. And little Ozzy, of course, was full of entertainment. My one niece, like, literally held Ozzy and fed her all kinds of goodness on Thanksgiving. It was just wonderful. Seeing my nieces, my great nieces, being the weird aunt that, like, you know, makes them talk to you because they're in that teenage stage where they don't want to talk to old people. But I made them talk to me. So my daughter was like, you're being embarrassing. I'm like, I don't care. I love these kids and I just want to know what's going on in their lives. So there's that. And then on Saturday, I'm popping pictures in too. I hope you guys are seeing these. So on Saturday, we had the kids invited me to go with them to see the reindeer and to see Santa Claus. So what a blessing and a great thing to do on Thanksgiving weekend. Thanksgiving weekend is always what sparks me to, like, get some of the decorations going, which I did, but not like we're not full on decorated. I'm looking at my tree that needs like some fluffing done over there. And then last but not least, and there's probably 5 pictures. So over top of my face, all these pictures are coming. The kids had family photos done, and I have Lizzie's permission, of course, always to post these pictures. I never post pictures without, but look at this funness. So they were so excited. Ozzy, if you don't know, started walking at 9.5 months. So it made a huge thing for how the photo shoot went. Their photographer is absolutely gorgeous. Haley, I believe is her name, has done the engagement pictures, the wedding pictures, Ozzy's birth pictures, now these family pictures. She will be doing the grandson's baby pictures. She's going to be doing our family pictures next year, but it's just a little snap into our family here. So I hope you enjoyed those. As you can tell, I sound a lot better. We have made it through the sickness here at the house. Everybody's better. There's a little bit of nasally still going on, but I think that I don't know. I've never had this before, but it just feels like it's lingering a little bit. I felt the worst for Lizzie being pregnant. She couldn't take the stuff the rest of us could. And she's definitely still got a cough, but we're powering through because we got goodness all over the month of December. We have Ozzy's birthday party. We have Christmas coming up. My husband is deep in the thralls of cleaning up the garage because we will be hosting Christmas at our house this year. So all the goodness. So I keep saying so because I don't want to let you go. I am so excited to visit with you. If you want to share in the comments what you got going on or how your holiday was, please shout out. I know that it can be rough for some people. I hope that you found some goodness in the holiday, and as we roll into this season, it can be rough. I hope you find goodness there. If you don't want to put in the comments below because it's like too much or you don't want to put all that personal out, message me on Instagram, please. I feel free to do that. If you want to get in touch with me any other way, you also have janetjabber@gmail.com to where we can connect that way also. So with that, I'm going to get out of here so you can get on to your next floss tube, and I will see you in December. So I love you all. Please keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.